Only PDP can save Nigeria from current socio-economic woes, says Obaseki. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. The Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has declared that only the People's Democratic Party can rescue Nigeria and place us on the path of economic prosperity and sustainable development. I've said it before, and I will say it again, I'll keep saying it again. I am not a fan of party politics. This person coming out to say this, how do people of Edo State look at him? Are they seeing him as somebody who is trying all his best to better the state, or they are wailing in his administration? We have to find out. I'm sure if he's saying this, he's definitely a PDP man. For him to come out and be sounding the trumpet of PDP this loud, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of party politics, because a lot of defections have happened. We have seen people from the PDP who will think that, oh, these people, no. They are for PDP, they are made in PDP, and they are going to remain in PDP. They just all of a sudden, one morning, dust their buttocks, and they just, and they went to the All Progressive Congress, and they start lauding their praises. And I'm like, what? I'm like, are you saying that what you have been telling us, things have happened. Thank God that my shock absorber is intact. Yes. And you see, when these people come into governorship under the leadership of APC, you see them do things that you start questioning yourself. So I keep telling people that it is no longer a thing of, if you are voting based on party, you are going to keep getting it wrong. In fact, Nigeria will never get better if we keep voting for party members instead of voting people based on their competence. It is very individual. What can this person do? This person has been a minister of finance. How did he handle his office? Can you go outside and go to neutral members of maybe the ministry where he worked in, and then you get feedback from the person about the person? These are the people who want, rather than somebody who will come and first of all, how is Edo State doing? First of all, then if you get to Edo State, there was this particular video making rounds on the internet about Edo youths. They came out and they blocked the road. I think the convoy was trying to pass. The major road was so bad that the convoy could not go. So the convoy now turned, wanting to be using streets and shortcuts. And Edo, you say no. You see that road that you people damaged, and you people refuse to repair, go back. And so it says a lot about it. Let's find out what he said. Let's find out what he said about the PDP this time around. Now the news in detail. Obaseki stated this when he received members of Âťťâçks support group led by Chief Raymond Dokpesi, who were on a courtesy visit at the government house, Benin City. He said if Nigeria is going to be salvaged, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has to step into the throne to salvage this country politically. The stakes are too high. We cannot allow Nigeria to continue the way it is going. Our great party must come to the rescue and take over the reins of power in this country. What we see ahead is not pleasant at all. I just pray that God Almighty sees us through next year, financially, so that we can even have presidential elections. I do not just see how we can continue to be deceiving ourselves. We try to prevent the country from growing by limiting and restricting imports, coming with all forms of phantom excuses to limit people from buying and importing what they cannot produce and need to live. On the other hand, they are restricting foreign exchange availability. They are just throwing millions of Nigerians into poverty. My commitment today is to our great party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP. I accept the responsibility of leading our e-registration process. We have done a very successful pilot in Edo, which I'm hoping that the new committee will adopt so that we can roll out and build membership across the country. The soul of our democracy is in making sure that we build our party-like institutions. Atiku Abubakar is a Nigerian that is committed to this country. His achievements are visible. So he is eminently qualified to contest the position of President of Nigeria. And as you know, at the end of the day, power ultimately comes from God. On his part, Dr. Obaseki commended the governor for his giant strides and transformational projects embarked upon by his administration since he assumed office. He noted the way and manner that people are suffering across the country is not acceptable. We have never been so divided as a nation. Everybody now refers to us as the poverty capital of the world. All the indices clearly show that we are a failed state. Even in Abuja, we are afraid of the possibility of invasion by Boko Haram, bandits, and unknown gunmen. The APC-led federal government, without mincing word, has failed totally in fulfilling the promises they made in 2015. Yes, that is why I'm saying we no longer need promises. Everybody knows what is the menaces and the issues bedevouring Nigeria today. So what we need are solutions, and not just solutions. Not I will ensure the Nigeria, the nation is secure in 6 to 9 months, just like in 2 years. Is it in 2 years or 6 to 9 months? I cannot remember again. It's been a long time. So not by saying that alone. How do you intend doing this? What? Let us see you walk through. Let us see how it is clear in your head that, okay, you need this and this and this, and this will be done, or we have embarked on this and this, we have bought equipment, it did not work. Let us see you analyze it. Let us see how you have done your work on that. You're really, really ready to serve Nigeria. Let us see it. If we keep saying Nigeria as a nation and not as a venture or an organization that wants profits, that wants the best, we keep failing. Because at the end of the day, do you take your organization, do you build a business and give it to somebody who does not do well, who does not know anything? For instance, now you are looking for someone who is the manager. How has he done in his previous jobs? Won't you look at it? Of course, you make all that. You are going to make sure you don't leave any stone unturned. That is how it is supposed to be when picking people who are going to manage this country for us. But unfortunately, people are like, we don't care who manage it. Let us be gullible. Let them give us 150,000 naira, 120,000, 10,000 or 5,000. Why? We just pick anybody. And at the end of the day, all of us keep crying. And I keep saying it, if Nigeria is better today, do you know that you will not need to be feeding from the crumbs of anybody's table? Everybody will be a king. Then anybody who still wants to serve, who wants to be a servant, will be you'll be eating better crumbs. That is just it. So I just hope that Nigerians have learned their lesson. If you still do party politics, it is not in any way going to help the country. If you still vote by party, that's what I mean. For those who are party members, this thing is not for them. They are staunch party members and they keep supporting their party. So, okay, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.